guys, Scrum Trio here. We're going to be looking at episode 51 for Triple J. It's not a German anymore, but that's beside our point for today, of course. We're about 19 hours in training Divinity, so we're going to see how that went. Okay, so we've got 112,000 Divinity XP. Wow. And 86 million Divinity points. Okay, if we make it to level 80 with this level up, we can switch to a better style. So we're going to see if we can do that or not. Not quite yet, but we still might be able to do a bit of switching here. Okay, so we could switch to Zen for 8 and 8. Okay. I get XP, 25 bubble levels, I guess for free, I think. Well, I do remember what it's for, but I can't remember if it's over. Worm Wumbo. Have a stack of exactly 100 million. Well, that was totally by accident. Part of the secret clothing set. A lot of things. I could just train to 80 and remember to come back here after I get 3 levels, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's that'd be kind of a toss-up at this point, but we'll see you all in the next clip. And here we are for Triple J in the next clip. 10 days of Divinity, 70,000 XP, and almost 200 million points if we round up. And I've got 245 hours of sailing progress, which is hilarious because, yeah. And we can do Mindful. Feel connected to every atom of the universe. That'll be helpful. I'm glad I switched it so that my minimum chest for sailing is the purple one. So I'm probably still going to have almost 20 of them. Okay, so not very much there. Other than that, it doesn't really do very much. And we'll see you all in the next clip. I'm hoping for the clip after this I actually will have the recipe, but we're going to have to see it later on. And after 7 days at Lantern Spirits, here we are in the next clip. See what we can spend it on. Yeah, 100 million versus 150 million, I think it is, in the next map. But we're going to have to deal with that in the next clip. And after a little over 4 days here at Royal Eggs, or like 100 hours and some, here we are in the next clip. 2.2 mil I don't think is going to be enough, but we're going to see what's up with it. We were able to get like 12 levels or something. Man, this is actually all pretty good. Anyway, we'll see you all in the next clip. And about not quite 5 days at the Bravery Monument, here we are in the next clip. We've got another 114 hours for sailing, so we'll look for that. An X. To X out of it. But anyway, yeah, for this one, I'm going to go the same thing I did for the other guy. Just go over to the Wisdom Monument. We'll see you all in the next clip. And 8 hours, 21 minutes, 8 days, 21 hours at the Wisdom Monument for another 500, almost 600 hours. And I was going to say, ooh, a 24-hour candy. I think it is, yeah. Awesome, 24-hour time candy. Plus 2 attempts every time I clear the board. I get my first board attempt with the board reveals the whole roll, and I have 4 insta matches. So we can just do this. Maybe let's see. Boom. So that will do that. This will be that. This will be here. That'll be there. All right. The first couple of these are fairly easy, but the board keeps getting just bigger and bigger and bigger. I wouldn't say exponentially, but ends up pretty large by the end of things. There we go. And it also gives me more time up here whenever I get a match. Ooh, they're all different. I messed that up. Ah, they're all different. There we go. There we go. Better. Alright. Okay, so we know we can go for those 2 right away. And that shirt. And we know that this one is here. And then we go through yeah, things starts to get bigger and bigger. Typically, I go for the longest row, so I think we should probably go for that one. And none of them match. Great. I don't even... Ooh, that was down here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was somewhere down here. Ah, I messed that up. I meant to pick this one. Misclicked. Okay, that took a lot of the attempts. I don't know how big the board gets, because usually I don't get much beyond here. Because it is just so complex. It's to the point where, like, it doesn't really... I don't think I recall seeing that one. And I just forgot where it was. Ah. Oh. 4 attempts left. So basically, this is where this ends. Essentially. I'm assuming, based on this gets easier, maybe? Ah, no. Okay, we have 8 rounds here. I don't really know. Sometimes I just pick whatever I'd rather, like with opals if you need an opal, but chopping efficiency is really good, especially if you're earlier game and you just get here. I don't know. I'm just talking to talk as far as that goes. XP gain for villagers is pretty good, but that'll eventually lose value. Evo chance, same thing. It's better, I think, early on than later because, like, I don't have all the crops. Once you do have all the crops, like Evo chance, it's basically worthless at that point. But it does hold value, I think, at the beginning of things, especially, like, with Wisdom Opals also. And, like, Rupee Jar value. Game for villagers. Ooh, player drop rate. Drop rate's another one I like. And chopping efficiency. Jade coin. And then we just pick till all these are gone. So I was hoping to maybe get it. We'll farm that for a couple of days or whenever I check in on the progress. But we'll see you all in the next clip. And here we are at Lantern Spirits. It's been 2 days. We've got a lot of progress for that stuff and a level up. I unlocked from the Prime Kill Room. I unlocked up here access to the 3rd Killroy weekly fight, which for this fight can only be done by my beginner. So that's this man. So yeah, we just gotta punch away. This is gonna probably take forever. I can do a lot of damage, but I can't do a lot of punches. What's this button do? Whoops. No, that's the speed run. Don't do that. I messed that up so bad. No. I can't believe that. Well, I guess we're done for now then. And after 25 days, 25 and a half days at Samurai Guardians, here we are in the next clip. Which is a lot of stuff. Will I get to level 600? Yay! Level 618, that's nice. It's gonna depend. Okay, not quite. So 48%, not quite 50%. And I wanted to also go over here to see if I could not mess this up this time. So I have a beginner fight for Sir Stashes. Problem is, this character doesn't do a lot of AoE. I don't have brochure building. I figured out based on certain things there's a lot of early game quests I didn't do at all. Which is a bit stinky. A lot of whistling going on in here. Okay, so we did get 1200. almost 13. He probably doesn't have, I'm going to say, doesn't really have the damage for this. He has the accuracy, but not damage. But get him some spelunking XP, maybe. We'll see about that. Okay, see ya.